Hello people, I am Jaby KOAY. Joining me today is Megan Lay.
Hi.
We are going to look at The Raid. This is a clip that was submitted by a fan on JabyKOAY.com. Now, I'm going to say in advance, this video might get downvoted because I am not the biggest Raid fan. We have both seen The Raid, but I thought this would be a good opportunity to just have a discussion about it. Now, I don't hate The Raid. I liked a number of fight scenes in the first one, and I liked one fight scene in the second one, which I'll get to after this. So let's just check out what clip they gave us. Link is in the description below for the clip we watched, by the way.
Kemana?
Gue balikan di sini.
Enggak.
Tenang. Kita nggak bisa keluar gini.
Jangan sampai lo tinggalin gue di situ.
Dia bukan bagian dari mereka.
Bangsat itu pasti bakalan ngebelah gue. Bakalan gue gentayangi lo. Terserah.
Damn. Oh shit, I haven't seen this in a long time.
Yeah.
Since the movie theater.
He likes the throat kills.
Yeah, well it's efficient. Damn. Oh man, looks horrible. Damn.
Nice. That was awesome. And back to where we started.
Yeah. Is there more? Maybe a little bit more.
Backfired.
Okay. All right, so in isolation, I actually did enjoy that fight scene.
Okay.
It's been a long time since I've seen it. I haven't seen the movie since when it was in theaters over here in the States. I just remember, and even within this fight, I started to feel it. It's like, there's a certain point where I've hit my threshold. I'm like, okay, now I need a break. And
like
then
it's too intricate, too fast, too much?
Well,
or
it's just like, okay, I'm trying to think of a good analogy without sounding graphic. Imagine you're having sex, and then the guy finishes,
Okay.
but then you know the girl's like, well, I'm not done. I want some more sex. It's like, okay, let's try to do this. And the energy, and let's say that you can, but the energy is just not the same.
So women have better endurance for
In
violence
general,
and sex.
women have better endurance. I'm just gonna put that out there. Women have better endurance in general when it comes to sex. I didn't mean to take it that direction and make this a naughty conversation. I'm just saying, like, that's the only thing I can think of in terms of like just the energy. It's like after a certain point, I'm like, okay, I've finished, and now this is still going, and I'm not clear why. Like, you had a really good fight with a lot of great choreography, and then you add it on top of that. It's like in the comedic circles they call that a hat on a hat.
Sure.
Like, it's just, you know what I'm saying?
I feel like this franchise, this movie, is known for that.
Yes.
You know, the people who like this like that.
Yeah.
So you either love it or you hate it.
You're right. And I mean, this was a very well put together fight. I'm not gonna deny it. That what hit me was like, okay, so at a certain point, he finished all the guys that were in the hallway, right? Mm-hmm. And then more people started coming down the hallway. I'm like,
that's the only thing I was like. There was a point where he was just walking. We thought he was done.
Yeah.
Right? And his buddy's like crawling along.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden we cut to he's fighting again.
Yeah.
We didn't see that start up. We didn't see that lead up.
Right. It's just fighting for the sake of
only
fighting.
thing that jarred me.
Yeah. I mean, after there was a great stunt in there where he was like slamming the dude's head into the wall.
Boom, 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 boom.
That came post dude stabbing the guy while he was on the ground. His partner stabbed someone on the ground, and that for me was the emotional climax of the scene. Like his partner stabbed the guy, and then like you said, the fight kept going. For me, it would have been cooler if they were able to integrate that head slamming into the wall before his partner stabbed the guy. Like, I'm just using that as a marking point for like the emotional climax of the scene. They could have compressed like the cooler stuff into the before the guys.
Yeah.
You know,
I actually agree with that because I was very taken when he was just near tears stabbing that guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so that kind of brings you back to the reality of the sequence, of the situation. And so I felt like this feeling of, okay, now it's too much, is how I felt with the entire movie. It's like there was a fight scene in the film which wasn't suggested, so I'm just gonna talk about it right now while we have this opportunity. I don't know if you remember it, but I think his name was Mad Dog or something in the movie. He was the one you didn't realize was the one who was like a deadly fighter. And there's this sequence when you see him fighting for the first time inside one of the apartments, and he's supposed to be like the deadliest fighter.
The little guy, right?
He's little, he's little. But the fight goes on for like 10 minutes. And my buddy Sintel was like, well, he's like a lion playing with his food. I'm like, no, that's not how I felt though. It's like, if he was that deadly, it would have been over like that.
Efficient.
Exactly. And then when you see that, it sets up an idea in your mind like, oh shit, this guy's that dangerous. So when he comes up against KOAY, you're scared for KOAY. Like, you are genuinely afraid that he might get killed. Whereas when I was watching the raid, I wasn't afraid for anybody. Even though you see them taking hits and whatever, like I was not afraid that he wasn't gonna make it through.
Yeah.
You know, and that's my fundamental issue with the film is like there's a lot of what I feel is like kind of pornographic level of fighting as opposed to facilitating a story of some kind and creating suspense. It's like it stops being suspenseful and now it's just movement.
Flair and
exactly.
fun. And
you know what I mean?
I like the raid movies for that reason.
Okay.
I like getting on the ride and be like, oh, fuck, the whole roller coaster ride.
But I stopped feeling that after a while. That's my problem with it. Like after a while, it's not impactful anymore. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like, I keep bringing this back to sex. Like, imagine if
Should
you
I
were...
go?
No.
I mean, do you have something you need to do?
No.
Okay.
I'm not trying to
Okay.
I'm just trying to come up with the best analogies possible. It's like, imagine watching just like regular, I don't know, girls are different when it comes to porn, but imagine watching porn straight for 90 minutes. It's like after a while, it's just not the same. Whereas when you watch something like 50 Shades of Grey, it's like the whole movie is not sex end to end. They're building up this emotional thing, and then when the sexual scenes happen, you're like, ooh, and you get excited. But if it was just sex end to end, you'd be bored.
Yeah.
That for me is what the raid is. It's just like it's fighting end to end, and I need more of an emotional build-up for me, like The Matrix or something.
Foreplay.
Yes.
Yeah. I get you.
I don't know. Maybe I'm asking for too much. I get it. I'm in the minority camp. Yeah, but I do like this fight scene. So I appreciate the choreography. I thought that it was very visceral and very quick.
Yeah, it's a good one. I thought we were gonna get the bathroom one.
I don't remember the
Or
bathroom
the
one.
toilet. Okay.
Isn't that from Raid 2?
It's Raid 2, yeah, but
Yeah.
I thought that's what we were watching first.
For those of you who are curious, the fight scene that I loved the most, from my recollection of the Raid films, is when KOAY fights Baseball Bat Boy and Hammer Girl at the same time in the hallway. That was my favorite fight scene.
They're
where I'm
so
like,
creative.
Yeah, I was like,
Yeah.
the choreography's on point, the timing's on point, the fighting feels visceral still. I'm afraid for KOAY's character. He's already like damaged. Like, that was my favorite fight scene. It had everything I wanted.
Yeah, and that Hammer Girl's brutal, and she's so just almost evil looking
Yes.
that you don't know what she's gonna do.
Exactly.
You're afraid.
Thanks you guys for hanging out with us. Let us know what you think of the Raid films. I'm sure all of you who watched this loved it and would downvote this just because I said anything negative, but you just like, I'm trying to be like honest from a creative standpoint. You loved it.
I loved it. I love your honesty.
Okay. Well, excellent. That you guys check out Megan Lay on the social media. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Check out other reactions, reviews, short films, and video game related videos. I'm Jaby KOAY. This is
Megan Lay.
Peace out.